Welcome to Glendale Community College's celebration and recognition of 72 employees who retired or are soon to retire between July 2019 and December 2020. Our event is coming to you from the heart of the college, the Verdugo Campus Library. Unfortunately, last year's event, scheduled for May 2019, had to be canceled due to COVID restrictions. But this year, although COVID requires a remote learning and work environment, we wanted to hold our celebration and recognition event nonetheless, even if those we recognize cannot be physically present. We will not be able to shake each other's hands and shake your hands and present you a small gift in person. Nonetheless, please know all of us are thinking of you and fully appreciate all you have done to help GCC move forward to achieve our vision to be the Greater Los Angeles region's premier learning community where all students achieve their informed educational goals. Each of you has helped thousands upon thousands of students by being their hope in action. Never forget the good you have done. We are celebrating and recognizing 72 people who have served GCC for 3 years to 43 years, 30 classified staff members, 35 faculty members, and 7 managers and confidential. Many of you served with 5 different superintendent presidents, multiple vice presidents and supervisors, and 18 different board of trustees members. But through the many leaders, the Great Recession and other economic crises, ever-changing state and federal laws and rules, 2 capital bond campaigns and significant construction, local governance challenges, and the COVID pandemic, you stayed focused on doing your best. Thank you so much for your service. Board President Yvette Vartanian-Davis, please step forward to speak on behalf of our board, Armine Hakopian, Ann Ransford, Sivan Benlian, Desiree Portillo-Rabinoff, and student member Vanessa Angeles.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to your retirement celebration. Although we can't be here in person together, know that we are celebrating you and your accomplishment. I'd like to thank you all for your numerous years of service, be it for 3 years or for many, many more, and know that you have made a great positive impact on all of our students. Thank you so much for your years of service, and thank you for being part of our gem in our community.
It is most fitting that as we celebrate the role of our retirees in student success, we be entertained by our 14-member student GCC Jazz Band under the direction of Byron Delto.
Congratulations from the Guild to our wonderful 2019 and 2020 retirees. Thank you for your many years of service helping our students start and restart their lives and careers. As you look back on the years you've taught and counseled hundreds of thousands of students collectively, I hope you realize the tremendous impact you have made. That's no small feat. Not only have you impacted your students' lives, but you've impacted your colleagues' lives as well. I say this to anyone who will listen. Glendale Community College is a family. You are all my family members, and I'm not the only person who will miss you. But this is not goodbye. Your legacies will live on with your students and your colleagues. And don't forget to check in with us every once in a while. I wish you many happy and enjoyable years ahead.
Now isn't the time to let coronavirus, Zoom, politics, or anything get in the way, or a time to revisit feelings of resentment or worry about work. And it's not the time to wonder who is the best or most dedicated professor. It's the time to let go of whatever might hold you back from feeling a sense of accomplishment. You've given the majority of your career to this college, which means that for decades you've served others as they've worked to make more of themselves, which they were able to do with your guidance and effort. As your colleague, I thank you, and I wish you fulfillment, good company, and good health as you leave the college to search for even deeper connections with your passions and interests, as well as time with others who share them. Thanks again and good luck.
Good afternoon. In spite of all the challenges we have faced throughout this year and may continue to face in the near future, I'm thankful and grateful to have had the pleasure to work with our classified staff. You've all been so devoted to making the Glendale Community College a better place for all of us. You have a heart of service. Every day, our classified employees make a difference in the lives of each member of our college community. Our classified staff members give their best to make sure our students achieve their fullest potential by providing essential support to our faculty, other staff members, managers, administrators, and our Board of Trustees. To all our retirees, your contributions to Glendale Community College go much deeper than the services you've provided throughout your years of service. You have built friendships, set a high standard of performance, and built a legacy that shows Glendale Community College is a premier academic institution. Thank you for all your hard work and commitment to our students, our college community throughout your years of service. I want you to know that your hard work is valued, recognized, and appreciated. And congratulations on your retirement. We now have a musical piece created specially for today's event. Glendale Community College student Amador Solis will perform How Can I Keep From Singing? He's accompanied by the Chair of Visual and Performing Arts, Peter Green.
My life flows on in endless song, above this lamentation, I hear the sweet though far off hymn that hails a new creation. Through all the tumult and the strife, I hear the music ringing, it finds an echo in my soul. How can I keep from singing? What though my joys and comforts die? I hear the truth, it liveth. What though the darkness gather round? Songs in the night it giveth. No storm can shake my inmost calm, while to that rock I'm clinging. Since love is Lord of heaven and earth, how can I keep from singing? I lift mine eyes, the clouds grow thin. I see the blue above it, and day by day this pathway slows. Since first I learned to love it, no storm can shake my inmost calm, while to that rock I'm clinging. Since love is Lord of heaven and earth, how can I keep from singing? How can I keep from singing? How can I keep from singing? How can I keep from singing?
Indeed, how can we keep from singing and singing the praises of our 72 retirees? So let us announce and recognize each of you. First, CSEA President Narbe Nazari will introduce the 30 classified staff members, followed by Academic Senate President Roger Dickies and Guild President Emily Haroldson, who will introduce the 35 faculty members, and then I will conclude with recognition of the 7 managers and confidential.
3 to 10 years of service. Leslie McGrethen, Police Communications and Records Specialist. 11 to 20 years of service. Paul Gazarian, Senior Custodian. Victoria Isakhan, Student Services Assistant 2. Mikhail Nu, Senior Instructional Computer Lab Technician. Vera Paraguteva, Administrative Assistant. Geber Pineda, Custodian. Aid Trejo, Custodian. Paul Van Heusen, Heating and Air Conditioning Repair. 21 to 30 years of service. Irene Aghanian, Financial Aid Advisor. Ida Avedisian, Senior Custodian. Tatiana Bartolomeu, Student Services Technician. Lida Bloomfield, Enrollment Services Support Technician. Menchi Braza, Employee Benefits Technician. Francis Campbell, Instructional Computer Lab Technician. Rita Derstepanians, Grants Accounting Specialist. Jason Dorff, Computer Graphics Analyst. Janice Freemeyer, Senior Instructional Computer Lab Technician. Josephine Gregorian, Assistant IT Support Specialist. Faye Hansen, Administrative Assistant 3. Clarissa Lapshanova, Instructional Lab Technician. Renato Loredo, Student Services Assistant 2. Joanne Nasso, Enrollment Services Assistant. Emma Rodriguez, Lead Food Service Worker. Silva Vartanians, Student Services Assistant 2. Yolanda Zuno, Food Services Worker. 31 to 40 years of service. Ann Brooks, Food Services Worker 2. Francis Cohol, Student Services Assistant 2. Mark Darkworth, Administrative Assistant. Gladys Rodriguez, Food Services Worker. Over 40 years of service. Michael Nevius, Skilled Crafts Maintenance Worker 2.
3 to 10 years of service. Nancy Grimbrone, Adjunct Instructor of English as a Second Language. 11 to 12 years of service. Mary Elizabeth Barrett, Counselor, Center for Students with Disabilities. Richard Coleman, Instructor of Art History. Elodia Collins, Associate Professor, Counseling. Robert Keith Conover, Professor of Biology. Gary Covet, Adjunct Instructor of Biology. Susan Hone, Learning Disability Instructor. Samville Hovasapian, Adjunct Instructor of Mathematics. Richard McCall, Instructor of Ceramics. Melissa Randell, Instructor of Theater Arts. Dio Roberts, Adjunct Instructor of Life Skills, Non-Credit Business. William Rosenblatt, Adjunct Instructor of Composition English. Rory Schluter, Instructor of Computer Information Science. 21 to 30 years of service. Catherine Camp, Professor of Adapted Computer Technology. Elizabeth Fremgen, Associate Professor of Office Business Technology. Robert Gellert, Instructor of Chemistry. David Glover, Instructor of Computer Information Science. Juliana Haslett, Adjunct Instructor of History.
21 to 30 years, continue. Philip Kazanjian, Professor of Business Administration. Randall Parker, Instructor of Philosophy. Greg Perkins, Counselor, EOPS. John Queen, Professor of Political Science. Mariah Ribeiro, Professor, Counselor. Sandy Stinson-Sheffy, Instructor of Computer Applications and Business Office Technology. Mohamed Tagdis, Professor and Counselor. Shihoko Tatsugawa, Associate Professor of Japanese. 31 to 40 years. Barbara Asadi, Professor of English as a Second Language. Teresa Davis, Associate Professor, Counselor. Roxanne Dominguez, Associate Professor, Counselor. Yang Ji, Associate Professor of English as a Second Language. Daniel Janoyan, Adjunct Instructor of Non-Credit English as a Second Language. J.C. Moore, Professor of Sociology. Paris Nouri, Professor, Counselor. Carol Paxton, Professor of Mathematics. And over 40 years, Lynn Mizuno Masunaga, Professor of Biology.
3 to 10 years of service, Emma Sanchez, Program Manager, Career Pathways. 21 to 30 years. Samir Abu Ras, Police Sergeant. Charles Bill Easley, Grounds Supervisor. And Kathy Seifert, Director, Community Services. 31 to 40 years. Marilee Ahaus, Administrative Assistant for Confidential. Kim Edelman, Director, Professional Development Center. And Jan Swinton, Dean, Instructional Services, Workforce Development. Retirees, friends, family, and GCC colleagues, thank you for joining us to recognize and celebrate a significant part of the great history and traditions of GCC quality, service, and success, always proving GCC is ready, able, and thriving. Thank you.